I'm here at the Honeywell stand at CeMAT Southeast Asia in Singapore. I'm here with Gagandeep. Gagandeep, great to meet you. How are you?
Same here. Nice to meet you.
So, Gagandeep, tell us about Honeywell. I mean, the applications, the wearables, and all the type of technology you're using here.
Correct. So, Honeywell, we are part of the productivity solution group, and we are basically focused on improving the worker productivity. So, all the devices you see and the software are all focused around making the worker more productive. So, you will see devices like this, which is a handheld tablet. These are all rugged, and one of the IPs we have is this integrated scan engine.
Yeah.
So that's our patented technology, and that's what we do with workers, that they can scan, automate the workflows, and make more productive workflows.
Yeah. Well, and as you say, it has to be rugged, it has to be able to be used in a lot of rough locations, warehouses, with forklifts, everything running around.
Correct. So normally what we do is we have purpose-built devices for different applications, right? Because different applications need different performance levels and ruggedness. So if you're looking at a 2x2, you're looking at different applications which will spread across, and we'll have devices across the platform. Now, in terms of ruggedness, these devices are ultra rugged because we want them to be. If the worker drops it, he should not worry that he has to bear the cost of breaking it, right? So we make the devices ultra rugged, and then again, in terms of our embedded software, we try to give the longevity in terms of the Android support, so that the customer buys today he can use the device for the next 5 years, upgrade the software so that they're all cyber secure, and it is no risk to their data. Because I think one of the concerns customer has with the increasing IoT is there's a lot of data, and there's high chances of somebody hacking into data or data getting leaked, right? So how do we make these devices, which are the entry point, these are the first points where people can attack, how do we make them more and more secure? And that's where we bring in Android support roadmap to secure the devices over long term.
Yeah. And with so many new technology right around us, so it goes from the inbounding right through to outbound operations of the warehouse, your gear has to be able to handle all of it.
Correct. So I think there are two perspectives to the it needs to handle all the use cases, and it needs to create a human interface with the other equipments which we are getting. So you'll see a lot of EASRS, a lot of cranes which are coming in, and how do the devices integrate and work well with those devices, so that the whole system works as at solving the problem for a warehouse. You can't afford to have solutions working in silos, because that's counterproductive.
Yeah. That's what slows everything down.
Yes.
So you've got a number of products. You've got obviously the iPads or the scratch pads. You've got the wearables as well, the voice speaking.
Yes. So we can see. So I think if you look at the technology stack, right, we are looking at the RF devices, which are the handheld tablets, scanners. That's one level of throughput you can achieve. But if you want to enhance your throughput and make it hands-free, then we have a couple of things. We have one voice solution, which can also be used as maintenance and inspection. It's
Stock takes. All stuff.
yes, and even in quality checking. The other thing what we have been doing is to get wearables, which is ring scanners and anything which can be on your wrist. And the intention is twofold. One, make workers productive, but also have hands-free, so they can use both hands, right? And essentially, if you put everything in context, it's basically saying how do we eliminate additional steps they are doing. So if they are doing 5 steps to do a job, how do we make it 2 steps, right? That 3 steps is what's the productivity, and the customer can actually do more with less workers, right? So
The efficiency and productivity. And when you do time motion studies, if you've got 2 hands to work with, even better.
and a lot of the problems the customers are facing is that you achieve a throughput level, and then the companies want to expand, right? Which means they have to invest into a new warehouse. And if you look at an ROI and how customers are today looking at is, how can I improve the output from a same warehouse and not invest in a new warehouse? So it's not just about hardware and cost of in the warehouse. It's also to eliminate additional investment in new warehouses, and how do you make existing warehouses do the job for the next 2-3 years.
Well, one thing you just reminded me of, Gagandeep, is that a lot of companies struggle about attracting and retaining staff. And if you've got great tech, that means less fatigue, they actually enjoy their role more. That can be a major point of difference to an operation.
Yeah. So one of the problems, if you look at the skilled labor shortage, is also that people don't want to stick into a supply chain kind of a job, because it's monotonous. We're doing the same thing, and there are no tools. And these technologies give some tools in their hands, and a lot of the folks today are used to using a mobile phone, right? So if you have a mobile phone in their hand, they feel comfortable. Then again, during the break time if they want to scroll, do something. I mean, it's multi-purpose,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
yeah.
Great. Well, let's talk about CeMAT. How have you enjoyed the first time in Singapore?
Yeah, it's good. I think a lot of traffic today, and the last 2 days we did meet a lot of customers. I think the setup is pretty good, and it's a good gel because we look at different equipments or solutions across the stack, right? We're looking at something which is full automation and something which is semi-automation where we come in. A lot of the software companies. So I think both from a customer perspective and our ecosystem perspective, I mean, it's a good gel, right?
Yeah. And LogiSim upstairs as well has been a great
yeah.
addition.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah. Well, wonderful to speak to you, Gagandeep.
Same
Congratulations on a wonderful booth here with Honeywell.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
And we'll look forward to seeing another CeMAT soon.
Okay. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Ta. Bye.